Coach, it looked as though your group had a lot of energy this morning. Is part of the growth of a young club being able to find the ability to forget the end result of the night?
Yeah. We talked about the game. We watched it, the last little sequence there, and what led up to it, and it's a growth process for us. But there's 82 games. There's what do we got? 80 or 77 left, 76 left. So you have to be able to turn the page, win, lose, or draw. You have to be able to turn the page and just go back and get ready for the next team. And just so happens the next team is one of the best teams in the league, and it's perfect for us. I mean, it's a team that's coming in that's ready to win now, and it's going to be a real test for us, and we're going to have to check, and we're going to have to play the right way. So we're excited to turn the page and play again.
You had a long conversation with Brady post-practice. Would you mind sharing a little bit of what was discussed? I'm not stepping out of line here.
Well, I mean, it just generally about different guys on the team. Just make sure everyone's spirits are up, and just how things are going in the room. Really, is all. That's all. You're just checking on whatever. But I mean, everyone today came out and practiced hard and did what they had to do.
Update on Murray.
What's that?
Update on Matt Murray.
He'll go on IR today. We called Gus. Obviously, Kreider hit him there in the crease. It's all like. Well, I don't know if that. I think it's more his neck, but he was unable to continue.
And anything new on Pinto in terms of?
No, we don't have a timeline. We think it's a little better than what we originally thought. I think we'll know a little more, but I mean, he's at this point probably at least out a week, or two. But we'll see as we go. But we think it's a little better than what we originally thought.
Can I ask you a little bit about Artem Zub and just the offensive role that? And first, I'm going to ask you about 5-on-5 because to us it looks like he's jumping up a little bit more in the play. Is that by design? Is that?
I think he's just more comfortable, and I think the line he's playing with too, right? They play with Norris's line a lot, and they have the puck a little more. So we want our D to be active. We want to be a part of the rush, as long as it's responsible. And the goals haven't gone in for that group as much, but just shot attempts wise. I mean, you can't win games with shot attempts, but him and Shabby have been really good together. And continue to provide us with a lot of breakouts, offense, puck movement, what have you. And it looks like we got ourselves a solid pair there.
And then using him a little bit on the power play, like you did yesterday, is that again trying to just maximize maybe a little bit of offensive upside that we didn't see last year?
Yeah, that's fair. And he's got a bomb back there. I mean, he can make plays. I mean, I don't think he's been on a power play in a while, so it's taken him a little bit to get going. But I mean, he's firing that thing pretty good there today. We think he can do a bit of everything, and it's a really good find for us for a free player to be playing in your top pair, and now playing on your power play penalty kill. I mean, that's huge for us with all the young kids that we still got coming, the Sandersons, the Clevens, and those guys. We think Zub's a big part of this.
I remember last year you said that a lot of your communication with him was very basic, very simple, just based on the language barrier. Has it improved? Are you able to have a little bit more of a detailed conversation with him this fall versus where you were?
Yeah, for sure. His language, has gotten better. He understands how we want to play and how hard it is in the NHL and the day-to-day grind. He's a worker too, so it's easy, and he understands hockey. So I mean, the language is one thing, but he understands the game, and that makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Will you try and get that diving penalty rescinded?
Well, I mean, I'll leave that up to Pierre. I mean, I have my own thoughts on the whole, thing, but it's not for me. I mean, I understand it. I mean, refereeing's a tough job too. I mean, like I said, I always have the vantage point of rewinding at looking at it, and they have to do it live time, and it's a lot harder job than people think. Everyone wants them to get every call right all the time, and I make mistakes, they make mistakes, but these are the best. These refs that are out here are the best in the world. I mean, they don't just get here on accident. They have to be good at whatever level they were at, the OHL, college, AHL, to get here. So they're going to make some mistakes, and you know what? So am I. And unfortunate, we weren't able to keep the puck out of the net on that 4-on-4. So you think about it more often, but we'll just turn the page.
Just on Matt Murray, tough for him. Like, you're trying to get him into a groove here, and you can't do anything about injuries, but he hasn't been able to stay healthy either.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating, I'm sure, for him. He's playing really well. He's played the best he's played. He was playing great, and then, if he doesn't get hurt, we're probably looking at a different outcome. I mean, it's pretty hard for Forsberg to come in freezing cold at that point, and be asked to make grade A saves after grade A save. So he doesn't get hurt, we're likely, point or better last night. And I'm sure he's as frustrated as everyone, but injuries are part of the game, and just hopefully he can get back and stay healthy. We'll make that decision in the morning, but I believe Berkey wants to go with him, yeah. I mean, he's been really good. I mean, you can't judge him on that. You sit there in the entire game and you go in when the heat's on. I mean, he was phenomenal against Toronto. He's a good goalie, and I have the utmost confidence in him.
You made a subtle switch yesterday on your back end, Zaitsev and Holden, and I'm just wondering what you liked about that, and if you just sort of anticipate running with them maybe for a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to stay with them for a little bit here as kind of our shutdown pair, but I think Holden moves the puck well, real smart. Whoever he plays with plays well. And that is the subtleties, I think, of the NHL, is a guy that knows how to play the game, knows where to be, knows forechecks, can read systems. That's just the advantage of experience, of knowing games and not panicking and talking to your partner. And like I said, I constantly bring up Ron Hainsey. It's very similar Ron Hainsey with Morgan Riley in Toronto. When he played with him, he played great. He talked to him the whole game. Just makes the game easier for you. So a competitive guy like Zaitsev, who's got a guy talking to him that knows how to play, has a really good stick, I think it was a good group. And I think down the stretch last year, 98 and 3 were one of our better pairs as well, and I thought they were good. So I liked all 6 guys last night. I thought our defense was really good, maybe the best they've been all year. I thought they were moving pucks. I thought offensively they were getting to the middle. I thought they played physical. They blocked shots. So, I don't know if you can ask much more from our defense.
Sorry, Gord. How far away is Austin Watson?
You know what? He looked really good out there. I said to Holdy, let me know when you want to kick him off if he's interfering with us. Waddy's really good energy around our guys, and it's great to have him back. It looked pretty good to me out there, but I mean, the stopping and starting and all those things that, go with the game. You don't want a guy to get in there and not be able to do it, but he looks closer to me than he keeps telling me that he's pushing. He wants to be playing on the road here. So he looked good to me. We'll see what he looks like this week, and maybe he gets on the plane and comes with us. I don't know.
Well, I was going to say to you, maybe is Friday in Dallas even possible, or are you thinking maybe Monday?
I have to talk to the trainers. I mean, we'll see what they say. I mean, it's just one practice. I got to see him in a battle, and I got to see him in the penalty kill, and see him on all those things. But you miss him last night, right? You've got a game. That's where you get your older guys, and and a guy like him knows how to close games out. I mean, he'll carry it if he had to carry the puck in his mouth to the red line and put it in, he'd do it. And he'd block shots. You're not getting one under the net. I mean, that's been his job for 5 years in this league, the last 5 anyways. There's guys in the league that are paid to do that, and that's his job. And we missed him last night, but we'll have him back soon enough.
Sam Ryan, tomorrow, coach.
Yeah, Sabi's going to play. I think it'll give us some energy. He's been hungry to get in. I think he'll get on the forecheck. They're a big, strong, heavy team. It'll allow us to bang back with them a little bit. I mean, they're one of the biggest teams in the league. Their good players are big. Everyone's big. And I think we're going to have to get on the forecheck and create turnovers, and I think he's good at that. He's another right shot. We just don't have a ton of right shots on that side, and we'll give him a crack at it.